Long ago, in a quaint village nestled between lush mountains, a young couple fell deeply in love. Their bond was strong, built on shared dreams and whispered promises. However, their happiness was marred by the opposition of their families. The girl's parents had grand plans for her future, envisioning a marriage to a wealthy young man from a neighboring village. Despite their desperate pleas and attempts to persuade their families, the lovers found themselves caught in a web of societal expectations. When the girl's parents finally arranged her marriage, she was heartbroken but determined. On the day of her wedding, she wore a smile for her family, but inside, she felt the weight of her lost love. Even after her marriage, she often gazed longingly at the mountains, hoping to catch a glimpse of her beloved. The young man, unable to erase her from his heart, spent restless nights dreaming of their time together. After weeks of torment, he decided to take a risk and visit her in secret. Under the cover of darkness, he journeyed to her village, careful to avoid detection. He managed to slip a message to her, urging her to meet him in a secluded spot. When the day arrived, they met in a hidden glade, their hearts racing with excitement and fear. They talked, laughed, and wept together, dreaming of a life free from their family's constraints. But the weight of reality loomed over them. They knew they had to escape. With determination, they fled into the mountains, far from the village that had kept them apart. Days passed as they traveled, but hunger soon set in. They searched for food, their bodies weary from the journey. Finally, they stumbled upon a fig tree, heavy with ripe fruit. Desperate, they feasted on the figs, savoring the sweet juice. In his eagerness to provide for his beloved, the young man forgot to offer a portion of their bounty to the jungle goddess, the guardian of the forest. He had always believed in honoring the spirits of nature, but in that moment, his love overshadowed all else. He picked every fig, leaving none for the goddess. The forest seemed to tremble with discontent. Suddenly, a fierce wind rustled the leaves, and a voice echoed through the trees. The jungle goddess, furious at the boy's neglect, appeared before them. "You have disrespected the balance of nature," she warned. "For your selfishness, you shall be cursed." Before they could react, the goddess raised her hands, and a blinding light enveloped the young man. In an instant, he was transformed into a hornbill, a majestic bird forever flying through the treetops. His cries echoed in despair, a sound of longing that pierced the heart of his beloved. The girl, devastated and powerless, reached out to him, but he was gone. The reality of their situation crashed over her like a wave. She realized that despite their efforts, they were now doomed to live apart. She returned to her village, her heart heavy with grief. Every day, she would look toward the mountains, hoping for a miracle that would never come. In time, she became a shadow of her former self, mourning the love they had lost. The villagers whispered about the young woman who wandered the hills, searching for the spirit of her lover in the rustle of the leaves and the call of the hornbill. Their love story, filled with passion and sorrow, became a cautionary tale of devotion, loss, and the consequences of ignoring the forces that bind us to nature. Though they were separated, their spirits remained intertwined, a testament to the power of love that transcends even the harshest of fates.